Welcome, Andrew. Welcome back to Off the Reel. If you're new to the channel and you like movies, TV, seeing people do dumb stuff with food, or just seeing life's most important questions answered, subscribe right now and you'll have us every week.
And today we are reviewing The First Purge.
Let's do it!
The First Purge basically is the beginning of all of this. Basically, politicians and scientists or whatever, they're trying to have an experiment basically. So they're taking everybody in Staten Island, New York, and they're just doing an experiment to see if the purge is something they're going to want to do later on. So that's basically, and then the movie follows characters in Staten Island as they experience this for the first time.
Creativity. I mean, it's got some.
It is.
It's interesting to see the government trying to account for overpopulation and crime rates and these poor areas, basically by annihilating the poor areas, which is what their goal is. Their goal is to just kill the poor, leave the rich okay.
I mean, it kind of does something different between the rest of the Purge movies, but at the same time, there's a certain point where it's basically just the other Purge movies. So I don't know if it's distinctly different enough for me to give it the creativity point.
I think in a way it is, though, because the other Purge movies, it's you got these crazy people walking out in the streets murdering people. This is the first one.
Yeah.
And you don't get that immediately.
No.
I mean, you kind of do, here and there, but mostly it's just people doing lesser crimes,
stealing and stuff like
rape.
that. Yeah, and it's but the craziness doesn't really happen. It's they send in people, but that's just them. It's not actually the people.
I mean, there are some killers out
there.
Yeah, there are people that do some weird stuff for whatever reason. I don't know.
But on a large scale, there's not really a lot happening, as they say in the movie. So.
But I think that might be a part of the creativity of it, though. We see the purge fail.
Yeah.
It fails.
It essentially,
and
it does.
The government intervenes. I think that's.
And this movie is it focuses on the characters, a bit more than the other Purge movies do.
Yes.
We actually get to see. I know in Anarchy and stuff, we get to see we get to kind of see them in the streets or whatever, but you get to see them really experience.
See, I have not seen Anarchy or Election Day. I've only seen the first one and this one.
So, yeah, that's why I was on the fence about this. I was is it different enough? But it is different enough. So, are you giving it a point?
I think there are aspects of it that would make me give it the point for creativity, yeah. What do you think?
I agree with you.
Full point for creativity. Moving on to plot. What do you think on the plot so far?
I don't think I'm going to give it the point. I mean, it's just essentially trying to figure out if the first purge is going to work.
Trying to run the plot back. Okay, so I mean, let's think about something. They're doing an experiment.
Yes.
A legitimate experiment. She's trying to do a legitimate experiment. And what is it? The NFFA?
Yeah, NFFA.
Okay. The guy leading it is doing everything he can to skew the data to make it a successful experiment. Later on, he brings in mercenaries. But even in the beginning, he's paying people to go out during the to stay on the island. Stay on the island. And then, even more so, he pays them more money to go out. And the more they do, the more they rape and murder and like do tons of drugs or whatever, I guess they wouldn't probably get paid that much for that. But like the more they murder people and hurt others,
the more money
more money they get. So it's like, and the only people, because of course the goal is to cure the poverty and overpopulation of the country. So it's like their goal, and the only people this really targets is the poor people.
Yeah.
So they're doing just so much to kill off this poor population and make it a successful experiment.
Yeah.
And that drives a lot. You know, when the movie first opened, like, you have Skeletor talking there, and, like,
I know.
I'm sitting there, like, this guy is, like, sitting there, like, blank face. I'm like, how do you do this with this guy? Like, how long did you have to practice your bearing in order to walk in here in this room with this guy and just, like, straight face, smiling, just...
He's crazy.
Check. Yeah, but in the rest of the plot, so let's run it back a little bit. The Purge starts.
Yep.
I mean, everything before that is like, okay, Dimitri's locking down his business. This guy is like, I want to purge, you know, fat guy or whatever. Naya is salty with him because he's a gangster.
Even though, like, she knew that from the beginning, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
So, like, she houses up. Isaiah gets cut by Skeletor, which is, like, that's a little, you know, specific of an incursion.
Yeah.
Like, this main character is going to get cut by this, like, main character. Why?
What was the point?
Like, he could have been cut by anybody.
Yeah.
But it was Skeletor. Like, Skeletor is the sole crazy person on that island.
Basically. Yeah, and then it's like, yeah, like, cause like most, like, a good portion of the movie is it actually building up.
Yes.
Which we don't see in the other ones.
The Purge starts. They're all housed up in a church, which somehow is the safest place.
I figured your own home would be...
Yeah, like, you have a gated off apartment complex.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Naya wanted to make sure, like, the others were safe or whatever. I don't know. But, so they house up there. Dimitri is just chilling, guarding all of his drugs.
Yep.
And then girls come, try to kill him. He beats them up. Goes out in the search for fat guy. Kills him. Also...
Isaiah's out running around.
Isaiah joins the Purge.
Trying to find Skeletor specifically.
And because he wants money to get out of his financial situation. Which is the whole reason he was drug dealing in the first place or whatever. And then it kind of blurs together. Like, there's the guy that tries to rape Naya. And then there's the stuff in, like, for some reason that man runs into, like, a creepy broken down warehouse or whatever the heck that place was.
Yeah. Like, of all the places you want to go to. Why? But yeah. I mean, the plot is just like, I don't know. It's not strong.
It gets stronger at the end. Like, the end is really good.
Yeah.
But
I would like play that more to like the action and just like what actually happens versus the plot itself.
Mm-hmm.
So
no point for plot.
Nope.
Characters. Now, first off, Dimitri. Dude's a hoss. Dude destroys everything in his path. Like, he says, like, halfway through the movie, like, I don't know how to die.
Yeah. It's like, you don't, I guess.
Like, he does not. Like, the dude just keeps trucking through everything.
I thought after he said that, he was gonna die, but it's like,
he's not. Like, he's unstoppable.
For real.
Isaiah, I thought, was a really well done character. Like, I don't know, I guess, I don't know why they have different color contacts. Like, that was kind of a cheese thing
Why didn't
like,
they?
oh, let's give everybody these neon colored contacts so that they look like a little bit crazier or whatever. That was kind of silly.
Maybe it's to no, never mind. I was gonna say maybe it's to like identify them or something.
I don't know.
But then it's like no.
How many different colors you got?
There's a lot of.
You know, so the bright blue contacts that he gets, I guess, kind of reveals a little bit of his innocence. Whereas like Skeletor gets the like kind of almost toxic purple, and you have like red eyes and orange eyes going around. So it's like that kind of gives Isaiah's like he's an innocent kid, and he looks that way during like he didn't come out ready to purge. Everybody else was going out like you have the fat guy. He's coming out armed with a gang.
You got those two crazy ladies.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about what was going. Like that was
crazy.
That was just weird.
It was.
It really was. Like it was such a.
They knew what they were doing.
It was such a different. They did. But like whenever they're on screen, they're just like partying. It's like in slow motion. There's like weird music playing. I'm like, what is happening? Seriously, what was going on with that?
I don't know.
It's just weird. Completely different tone from the rest of the movie with those two.
Yeah.
You know, so Dolores was the comedy relief. Comedic relief. She was okay. I didn't really find anything she said that funny. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Like I didn't come in the movie for laughs. She was a boring enough character. I knew they weren't gonna kill her because she's comedy relief. When you ever kill your comedy relief?
Exactly.
So, the Three Amigos were cool.
Yeah.
Or Three Musketeers, or the
Three
other,
Wise Men. Or whatever.
the Three Wise Men, Three Kings, the 10 names they go by. They were pretty good. Naya, I mean, I think overall the characters were pretty well done. You have like NFFA man, super over the top villainous guy.
Like he straight up sucks.
Yeah, like even has this, like, the woman who created the Purge even has her killed.
Yeah.
Like it's like the dude. It's like Mills from Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Like it's just over the top, pure evil bad guy.
Yeah. Like he doesn't care about anyone.
So that was a little weird. But yeah, overall, I think like as far as all the people on the ground, the characters were done really well. So I'm giving it my point.
Yeah, I was on the fence about it because like I think outside of like a couple of them, they were like, but they were well done. And it's like I didn't really think about Isaiah as like, I mean I just thought he was stupid because he's like he had the gun to Skeletor's face, and I was like, you gonna shoot? And like he did it, and like you realize
innocent.
This guy he's just mad and he just wants money. So yeah, I think I'll give it the point.
All right, full point for characters, 2 points so far. Acting.
Don't know about
Dimitri was awesome.
Yeah.
I think Naya was pretty good. I thought Isaiah was so pretty good. I don't know, like I feel like as far as like acting, it was pretty sound. Like I didn't notice too much that was off. Especially Dimitri. Like Dimitri was really well done.
Yeah, it was. It's like, but it was.
I feel I don't know that guy. I bet he's in some things that I've seen, but like I feel like I'm gonna see him in a lot more.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be like with the guy from Get Out. I feel like I'm just gonna start seeing him in other stuff.
I don't know if the acting was like above average though. Like the overall acting. Of course, Dimitri did an amazing job. And
I thought Isaiah did really well.
And then Isaiah.
Of course, it was good. Skeletor. Dude, he was good.
Yeah, that's dang.
Like he was over the top, but it was like a good over the top.
Yeah,
like he was legitimately unsettling.
Yeah, you believed he was crazy, and he was.
Dude was absolutely insane.
Yes.
I thought the Three Amigos were good for how much they were in the movie. Dr. Updale, I thought she did good. Louisa and her daughter, I thought they were fine. Like I can't really identify. I think it, like just the main dude is a weak point as far as like character, but other than that, I thought all the acting was really well done. Like even his super evil, rich white guy, thought his acting was good. Yeah. It's just the concept of the character is like, bleh. I'm gonna have my point on.
I think I'll give it.
Sure.
Yes.
3 points. Dialogue.
No.
No?
Nah. I mean, the dialogue was okay. I think it was good, like, here and there, but, like, I don't know, overall, I don't think it was, like, great. I think it was well done for what was there, but, I just it didn't work for me, for the most part.
Just as far as, like, the comedy relief, I think I'm gonna take away the dialogue. Cause, like, there didn't need to be comedy relief in the movie.
No.
No.
I mean, it didn't really feel, like, off to me.
And some of the stuff, was it A, the guy that wanted to purge?
No idea.
Okay, well, the fat guy.
Yeah.
His like, he's like, I'm ready to purge. Like, like, you're not supposed to, like,
he's gonna kill you.
You know he's gonna mess you up. Like, why, like, that was weird. As far as, like, this super well-run gang goes, like, that was off. It was unbelievable that one of them would be that way. So, I'm not giving my point for dialogue.
Yeah, it's just nothing. And even, it just wasn't.
And Dimitri's, like, snappy one-liners, they weren't quite Obi-Wan quality.
No.
He's like, get out of my neighborhood. And then, like, what was the other one he said? I don't know how to die.
Yeah.
It
wasn't strong.
Whatever. So, yeah, I'm not giving him my point. What do you think?
No.
No. No point there. Still 3 points. Visuals. I'm going to give him my point for visuals.
Yeah. There's, like, the smoke part, when they did the smoke screen.
Oh, yeah.
They came in, they were like,
dude.
I was like,
where did Dimitri learn how to do this
I don't know.
Dude, because, like, he's, like, throwing, I thought it was him. Of course, it's smoke. It could have been his, like, second in command or whatever, but, like, as far as I know, that was him that was going, like, like, killing him, and then he, like, threw his gun up or whatever. I was like, what is going on?
That whole scene was great. And then, like, in the apartment, when the lights went out, and, like, that was good. Cause, like,
it was going with the, like,
yeah,
it was good. And then, the contacts, they're kind of cheesy, but in certain scenarios, they were, like, good.
Like, it adds a creep factor to it.
It does. Like, it is cheesy,
yeah.
But it kind of works. As far as, like, the visual go, like, the concept of it is stupid. But, like, the visual works.
Yeah. Just, like, all the action just was amazing. It just looked really good.
Yeah. What do you think of, like, the drone, like, the found footage aspects of the movie?
What do you mean?
Like when they're looking through other people's contacts and through the drones and stuff. I could have done without most of it. Like, I felt like we didn't need drones in the movie. I think the drones were only there to take out all of Dimitri's team and have him go solo.
It was like, because they killed him. They killed all of his men, and it's like he came out of the, like, under the car, and the drones were still there. And they, like, looked at him like, oh, we're going to leave now. We're not going to kill you, but we're going to leave.
Maybe they were like, oh, there's not an army anymore. This one guy, he can live. Like, he's not a problem. It's like...
he's the main problem.
Yeah. I want to bring up something, though. Just out of nowhere. Like, okay, the bomb. What happened to the hand detonator?
Yeah, because they said it was like you hand detonated it.
Yeah. Like, is there a scene, like a little millisecond frame where you see that's, like...
destroyed or something?
Dropped or something? Yeah, like, what happened to that?
I don't know. He's like, I gotta shoot it.
That would have been really convenient if you just could do, like...
Throw it.
Like,
or I thought he was gonna throw it. I thought she was gonna throw it and him shoot it in the air.
that's what I thought too.
That would have.
But that would have been cheesy.
Yeah, it would have been cheesy, but it would have been cool.
That's like been done to so many movies though.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Skeletor. Dude comes in at the end, like they're doomed.
He comes in.
Dude comes in at the very end, and like he didn't just like stab, 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 stab. Like he took out 3 or 4 dudes like a beast. Like he was like doing like martial arts stuff. Like what was up with that?
I don't know.
Like low key, he's the unsung hero of this movie.
They would have died.
Like he came out, like people were actually cheering for Skeletor in my theater when he came in, despite him being a villain for most of the movie.
Yeah.
And like that was just a weird turn. I mean, he's just trying to murder people,
yeah.
Get money. Well, not he don't even care about money.
He's
just trying to murder people.
Yeah.
But like he saved the day.
He did. And he got shot up.
Yeah, he got absolutely lit up. But yeah, so full point for visuals. Who's your favorite character? Dimitri.
Yeah.
Dimitri's awesome, man.
I mean,
I wouldn't be real upset if like they had another Purge movie where like Dimitri came back and was like, I'm done with this. Like, it's time for the Purge to end.
Just ended it all.
Mm-hmm. That was like, I'm gonna go shoot the president or something, I don't know. Soundtrack. I thought it was a pretty decent soundtrack.
But was it above average?
I mean,
I like the soundtrack.
It's not my kind of music, but I thought
Yeah.
as far as like the movie, I thought it really worked.
I mean, it's obviously like rap music. You're obviously, most part, like in the ghetto and in that type of neighborhood. So, I mean, it worked. And then even like not the rap, like the actual, like music, like when the fighting happens,
Yeah,
is well done.
there was a lot of action synced up to the beat of the music.
Yeah.
You know, I did think the soundtrack really worked, so I'll give it my point.
Same. There are parts of this movie where I'm like,
The comedy relief,
yeah, that didn't need
the
to be
contacts, the line she says after she almost gets raped.
there. Yeah, I was like, that just completely took, like, the weight of that. It's like, it wasn't funny. I don't know why they had that line in there.
Where'd she get mace?
Let's just pull it out of their back pocket.
I guess it's just established that, you know, everyone carries around mace now. I know a lot of girls do. But, like...
It's like, she didn't need to say that. It's like, it would have been better if she just ran away. That's it. Just ended it.
Yeah.
And been done with that. And yeah, some of the comedy was like...
I gotta bring that up, though. Like, for me, it's the first Purge.
Yes.
And there are people, like, you got this guy with, like a skin and teeth mask, like a hazmat suit or whatever, like a water gun, like going around like, yeah, laughing in people's faces. And then, like, you got the big party, which is whatever. Still, people got, like, crazy outfits and masks and stuff. Like, who prepares for the first Purge like this?
I know. It was like, where did they get this stuff? Like, did they just have it?
And, like, Skeletor, like, wraps those needles around his hand. Does he ever even use those?
He doesn't. He never does. Not once.
Like, maybe he uses it on one of the guys in the building, but, like, it never shows him really using those. It's like, why? Like, if you're just gonna use this big old knife the entire time, why have... I like how Isaiah's gun just, like, falls away. So, like, that can never be used again.
Nope.
Like, he won't pick that up. He wants to use a knife or whatever.
Just go pick it up, bro.
But yeah, so this guy is under, like, a sewer grate or whatever. And his strategy is to, like, lasso a girl by the ankle, pop the grate up like a little pit spider, and, like...
Pull her in.
Like, what,
And, like,
what is that?
What is... And he had, like, a baby attached to, like... And it was laughing, or, I mean, it was crying or whatever. It was like...
Yeah.
First of all, it didn't even work, because I'm pretty sure she wasn't even worried about that.
Yeah, she was just confused. She's like,
She was
what
like,
the hell
what
is that?
She was like, what is going on?
Like, would it not have been just as easy to, like, jump? Like, I'm not trying to, like, get into all that here, but like, would it not have been just as easy just to jump around a corner and for one, look at the angle. Like, you're trying to like drag her in
like you don't
like
have
this, and you're just like touching on top. Like you're not.
She has the high ground.
Yeah, you're not doing anything effective.
Yeah.
Like you're literally like her. She can kick you in the face at any time.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying is, who prepares like that?
I don't know.
Even if you're gonna like go out there and you're like, I'm gonna do some like crazy crime. Like what are you doing it like that for?
Because I mean, apparently those women apparently prepared those.
Yeah.
They bombs and dolls and stuff.
What is that?
And they didn't even
I
work.
don't know.
My man
I think that like the over craziness and preparedness for the first purge when they don't even know what to expect was a little much for me, and that kind of took me out. So I'm not giving it my point. And the comedic relief from Dolores was no.
One part I want to talk about is like, I know this is getting off topic, but in the apartment when like they see the blood, I was like,
I guess it's allegedly the Skeletor.
Yeah, I literally thought he was in there, and it's like, that's just blood.
I thought because like there's a scene where they're like talking, and the closet is like the backdrop of the scene. I thought he was in that closet.
Now, didn't it show like a part of that in the trailer or something? Like I could have swore I saw a trailer where Skeletor was in a closet and he comes out of it.
I don't know.
But
like I really when she told Louisa to go into the closet, I thought like I was like that woman and that little girl are dead.
Yeah, I was like Skeletor.
Like I thought Skeletor was gonna be in the closet. Like they're gonna like, Louisa, and like you're gonna like open it. She's gonna fall down. And Skeletor is gonna like.
Yeah, it's like that moment had held no weight. She was like,
Isaiah got all up.
Yeah, Isaiah got cut. I thought I cleaned it all up, and then nothing.
Nothing.
It's like, what was the point of that?
No idea.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna give it the point for tone.
Just a little inconsistency. It's just not good enough. Impact.
No.
Yeah, it's not performing nearly like it should. Like I feel like if you're gonna set up, it's like going back to the first Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Like
you gotta.
They should do that.
Oh yeah, they should do that.
Yeah,
I was like, they didn't.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Probably to see.
It's like.
But anyway, like you go back to this first part, it should be like an event. Like it should be something to be
watched.
Yes, I mean, it should be watched. I mean, it's good.
It is a good movie.
I think it's underperforming what it really should be. Like I liked it. I mean, I've only seen it once. I haven't seen the other 2 Purge movies. I've seen the first one, but I haven't seen the other 2. So I mean, I don't know exactly what's going on as far as like the fan base or whatever, but like I think I liked it.
Yeah, for me, I thought going in it was gonna be the first Purge, like the first nationwide Purge.
Oh.
Like this event, like everybody's doing it, see what happens, but like it was just this experiment. So I don't know. I thought it was gonna be
bigger.
See, now I feel like they're gonna do that. They're gonna have the first nationwide Purge.
They're gonna go year by year. They're gonna do each and every Purge.
The second Purge. I don't know. But yeah, the Impact. It hasn't done good.
It's underperforming. Yeah. It's like a 54% on IMDb or
5.4.
5.4 on IMDb and like what something else bad on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know.
It's not doing
not doing great. So no point for Impact. Opinion. I liked it.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, like,
I'd go see it again.
Dimitri was awesome.
Yeah. It's like all the action. I mean, it's about what you expect from a Purge movie. Like, you have fun. It's nothing...
I liked it better than the first Purge.
Yeah, it is better than the first.
God, it's so hard.
It's better than...
the first Purge movie.
The Purge.
Yeah, it's better than the Purge.
Yeah, it's like, you can't really take these movies seriously. They're almost like Transforming movies. Like, you can't critically...
Yes, those are like completely comparable to one another.
No, like
this CGI explosion fest and this.
No, I'm saying like like you don't expect this movie to be Oscar worthy. You don't expect it to, you know. I think the makers of the movie know what they're doing. Like they don't expect it to be this great. It's a great movie. It's just good. It's a fun watch. It's a fun time. So.
But yeah, so I liked it. Giving it my point. So that's 6 out of 10.
I think that's pretty solid. I'm not gonna take away or give it.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Like it's most of that 6 I think comes from the action and Dimitri and what goes on there. That was another thing with the tone. The scene where like the drones come in, that was so stupid.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
and you don't see the drones in any other part of the movie, really.
For one, I'm sitting here, and his like guy is like looking up at the drone. Like for one, like he's the only one that notices these drones.
There's like 4 or 5 of the drones too.
Then 2, like since when do these drones have guns on them? Just for gunning down people. Like what? And then 3, he immediately grabs Dimitri and like throws him under the car, which I thought was good for his character. Like I was really impressed with the portrayal of the loyalty of the gang.
Yeah.
But like no one else made it out of that situation. Like
yeah.
God.
No one else decided to get down.
Like there's more than one car.
Yeah. Everybody. Well, I guess
the one guy got wounded.
He made it, but he still got hit. So
yeah,
like
and he's gonna die.
He didn't die though.
I swear he did.
I swear he didn't though.
Didn't he? Wasn't that the whole thing of him like, oh, you have to go save Naya?
I don't know.
Like I'm gonna sit here and die.
I could be wrong, but I thought he came back at the end when they're like he's holding Dimitri and they're walking like the very end, and like he comes up behind. I could have swore that was him. I could be wrong.
I mean, it might be. I don't think it was. But, I don't know. A lot of them started to blend together. There wasn't enough development as far as, like, the underlings there. You got a little bit from his, like, second in command and the girl. But
that was about it.
Then an A. But aside from that, it was like... Yeah, so 6 out of 10. Official rating. What's your favorite scene?
I'm debating between the smoke screen and like when he basically just takes out everyone in the apartment.
Good stuff. Like that scene on the stairs was pretty beastly.
I was like, he's going ham.
Like,
I was like, this is good stuff right here. It's got to be one of those scenes.
I think mine would be the apartments. I don't know what part of the apartments.
Just all of it.
I don't know, there's like the weird black suited guy.
Yeah. That was
like the gimp from...
It was weird, but yeah.
Yeah, like he like took his mask off and I'm like, is this supposed to be some kind of reveal?
I know.
Like,
they focused on
am I supposed to know who this
I was like,
is?
he's just another white guy. Like, who is this guy?
Like, oh, he's a leader of the white guys. It just looks like the leader of the NFFA. Like what you saw, again, subscribe. We have a lot more that we do on the weekends and all throughout the weekdays. We'll talk about many things. We'll eat lots of food. We'll watch lots of movies and shows. So, if you're in for more of that, subscribe and stay toasty.